On. So, okay, so we got record going. So awesome. Hey, everyone, thanks for joining. We just want to take a few minutes and talk about Vegas. I know not everyone was able to get to Vegas, and so we want to be able to share some of the exciting things that went on there. So there were some big announcements by the company, and we've got just so many cool things that we saw and that we heard. There's no way that we can actually convey to you how incredible this thing was. So, apologies in advance. We're not going to be able to really do it justice, but it was flat out amazing. And if anyone that went there, and we're going to let people talk about this, right? It's not just going to be me talking at you, but, you're going to hear from folks. I mean, this was off the charts. If there's any doubt that we are in the incredibly right place at the right time, those doubts would be gone. I mean, this thing's incredible. So we're going to let people talk a bit about that. We're going to talk about some of these announcements that came out. Want to talk about show you kind of this new Gold Run video and talk about kind of meeting times. So that's the agenda here. So let me go ahead and I'm not going to talk a whole lot about my perspective on Vegas, other than the fact it was absolutely mind blowing. And then because I don't want to steal people's thunder, so let me go ahead and just cover off some of the changes and announcements that came out at the meeting, to make sure everyone's on the same page, and then we'll run around here. So videos. The company came out with 3 new videos that I think are game changers for us, right? 2 of them particularly. So if you may be able to just refresh your app by touching the screen and pulling it down so it refreshes the content. To get it, they said you may have to delete the app and re-download the app and then sign back into it in order to get all the videos. But there's there's a 5 pillars video, which is the video that I've been dreaming they were going to come out with since we first started this thing. I'm so excited about this video. Watch it yourself, right? And then that's the video that we're going to, when we're doing appointments and we get people, agreeing to take a look at this thing. That's the video when we get them on the phone, we're going to send to them and have them watch. I will warn you, it's 10 minutes, but I think when you watch it, you'll see what I mean. It's worth it because of the quality of it and the fact that it's engaging. It actually feels shorter than the 5-minute video that they put out, right? Yeah. So watch it for yourself. But that's the video that we're going to start using, and it's great. It walks through the whole story end to end. So that's the 5 pillars video. Okay.
Hey, Nathan, real quick, if they just log out of the app and log back in, it'll work.
Okay, perfect.
They don't have to delete it.
Okay, cool. Awesome, thanks. So there's that one. Another video they came out with that's really going to be helpful. As soon as someone says, well, tell me a little bit more about the comp plan, right? There's a video you can send them, and it's an animated video. As I animated, you'll see what I mean, but he's, like writing on the board, and it's very well done, and it walks through the comp plan. And so that's what you should send. Because again, the less people hear us talk and the more we can point to tools that do the job, the more comfortable they're going to be that they can actually do this because they have tools they can rely on, right? So that comp plan video is a really big one. There is another 5-minute one called, I think This is Viseo is I think what it was called. It's a 5-minute one. It's Dallin talking. It is a good video, but it doesn't suck you in the same. I'd recommend that, that's something you could use as a follow-up, kind of a video, just, if they want to, hey, hear a little bit more straight from our founder's heart, right? Because it is a good video, but it doesn't do as good a job telling the whole story as the 5 pillars video. So I think, 2 of those videos in particular are going to be real game changers, the 5 pillars and the compensation video. So that's a really big deal. Watch them. I strongly encourage you to get it, watch it for yourself so you'll see what we're talking about. So that's a big one. Product packaging has been tweaked, and now you're not going to see this immediately in the product you receive because they're not going to throw away the product that they already have. They're going to sell through it, and when the older products packaging sells out, then the new ones will start showing up. It's fairly subtle changes, but it is sleek. I mean, you do see some real differences with the capsule ones. It's now like a
push tabs.
Push tab kind of thing. So it definitely, that one looks different. The other ones look subtly different, but they do. It's a sleek look. It was well done, I thought. Not dramatic, but it was an improvement. The really big one, they're coming out within the next few weeks. They weren't quite confident enough that they're far enough along with the beta testing, but they're coming out with a whole new back office for us, right? That's going to be completely redesigned ground up, and it's going to have a lot better functionality and work well. So that's a big thing. Probably the biggest part of that, I mean, that's great news, but the biggest part of that is they're actually coming out with, your new, your personal site, your replicated site. That's going to be all brand new as well. And it's going to give people, if you want to send them information on a product like Renew, it's going to give them the information on Renew, and it's going to have like a little buy now button, right? So if they're like, wow, I do want to buy some of that. Click that. Easy way to buy, more of an Amazon-like experience for your customers. I'm really excited about that. I can't wait to get that out. That's going to be a really big deal. And again, that should be out within the next few weeks. They announced a cruise to gold. So they're going to have a promotion for people that hit gold between now and the cruise is going to be a 3-day Bahamas cruise, February 8th to 10th. So, they've put a lot at this gold level, right? So they've previously announced, as we've talked through, bring the leadership bonus down to the gold level now. So any week that you hit gold, you get a piece of the leadership bonus. And now they're putting this incentive out where you can go on a cruise to the Bahamas in February 8th, 10th. So that's a really big deal. The details on the qualifications for that are coming out within the next week or two. But it's going to be, obviously, the main thing is for new people getting to gold. And then even people who have already hit gold can either hit their current rank like twice in a row or hit a higher rank, and they can qualify as well. So anyway, that's another really cool thing they just threw out there. And then from an events point of view, we already knew this first one, but not this coming week, but the week after, we have Corbin and Holly here in Jacksonville. So I think that information's gone out on the WhatsApp. If you haven't seen it yet, we want to get registered, and we want to make a big push to get people there. So it's really cool. We get Corbin and Holly that close after Vegas. So we can get people in front of Corbin and Holly is fantastic. They're going to have a bunch of mini regional meetings where they're going to make a big deal out of this. You're going to have corporate guys coming out, the founders coming out, and also they're going to bring in at these mini regionals. They're going to bring like a diamond from somewhere else, right? So like, for example, Ricky and Francoise are going to go to the mini regional in Tulsa, right? Someone else is going to be coming out to Jacksonville along with the founders, right? So it's going to be a really big deal, right? So it's going to be like a little mini convention in a way, right? That's going to be September 23rd in Jacksonville. Just to make sure you had that on your radar screen. And then they're going to have, this isn't like not the same as the annual convention, but they're going to have what they're calling a teaching and training national event. It's going to be in Orlando, January 5th and 7th. So that's going to be a really big deal. That's going to be more educationally focused, and we want to definitely encourage everyone to get there. But there's only 3,000. There's only 3,000 spots. That baby's going to fill up fast. So we would encourage people to register quickly. And if we haven't sent the link out around on WhatsApp, we'll do that quickly. So those are the big announcements. So any of the rest of you that were there, did I miss any big announcements? I think that captured the list. So
what about the expansion to the other countries?
Oh yeah.
Yes. So
Hong Kong, like
Japan,
Hong
Kong,
yeah.
Australia.
I think
So let's not bog down too much on it, but it was Hong Kong, July 8th of this year. And they're going to have some regional founders packs for that. So if you know anyone in Hong Kong, by all means, be working with them now. August 8th, and that's only going to be like founders packs is all they can sell July 8th. August 8th, they're going to have more products, and it'll be localized, so you can actually use local.
And their founders are different points too. It's like, remember, so it's not the same.
Yep. Exactly.
It's a whole different ball.
Yeah, it's not diluting our founders at all. And then August 31st, Japan goes not for retail, right? So you can get product in Japan. You can't they can't resell. So it's not like a full blown launch, but it allows you to start functioning in Japan. And then fall of 2017, they weren't specific. Australia and New Zealand will go not for resale NFR as well. And then Q1 of 2018, Taiwan opening. So yeah, we're starting that global expansion. All right, awesome. Well, hey, so a lot of really exciting news there, right? So go back through. I hope you wrote that down. A lot of really cool things. Really big news, right? So they're giving us everything we need to be successful. Really incredible stuff. At this point, though, let's hear some stories. So no particular order here, but Rainey, what do you take out of this baby?
The biggest thing I can tell everybody is it really validated the choice that I made to join this. And obviously we've met and seen Dallin here locally, but to see him on the grand stage and just to hear him and the people he surrounded himself with this company is just kind of validated it. And that was the biggest thing, next to hearing testimonies from some people that I didn't even know, because we hear testimonies on a weekly basis at meetings, but hearing people from all over the country just kind of validated these products are working.
Awesome. Travis, what did you get, buddy? Travis Ann?
I think what I took away from it was all the people that were called on stage, or the different speakers that we had, people who had been in the industry for 15, 20, 25 years, all the way down to people who are brand new. But what I got out of it was how many times Crew Nation was represented on that big stage. It just kind of it drove home. Not only did I know that what we have here in town is special as far as a support group and how they're reaching out nationally, but just to see how well represented they were and how represented we were on that stage just kind of showed me that what we have is pretty special. I mean, this group here is really doing it right, and network marketing isn't going to happen unless every individual puts in the work. And with the support group we have, this is we're sitting on something really special here.
Yeah, amen. Awesome, Dan. And what about you, buddy? If you can find a mute button.
You're on mute.
Mute button. Mute.
Yeah. I was hoping you guys could read lips, but anyway, I was very confident that this was a great company before I went to Vegas, but I guess it just got way more powerful. A lot of things, one, it's so clear to me that they are doing everything that they possibly can to put us into a position to win. And that was loud and clear to me, from the back office, from the tools, from, every aspect of what we need to win. We just need to put the time in. One of the things that I kind of heard from a couple of people is how important this first year is, and the criticalness of giving it everything we can. We each have different amounts of time we can put into it. But, what I'm saying to myself is this year, I'm so blessed to be in this organization so early. I don't want to squander this opportunity. I've got to give it everything I can, especially up front. Another thing that was really amazing to me were veterans in this industry, people who have been in network marketing 25, 30 years, where you could see that they were so impressed that this is the best opportunity they've ever seen. They were blown away, even though they've been in the industry 20, 30 years. We had one of the guest speakers who speaks at other network marketing conferences who joined Visteo, and he did it thinking, is this going to hurt my business because, I'm a speaker at these other network marketing companies, but he said, I see such value in Visteo, I had to join. And the band, the band that came as guests, they wanted to join Visteo. I mean, everybody saw how clear this is really as far as business goes, this is the best opportunity I've ever seen. And it's not just me. You see a lot of people communicating the same thing. So I was pretty blown away. And I've been to a lot of conferences, so I'm not a rookie in that area. I've been to business conferences, other network marketing conferences. I've been to a lot of things. This was very impressive, and I'm really, really stoked we got our hands on an amazing opportunity. And again, the words don't really properly communicate how powerful it was, but this is awesome.
I have zero doubt in my mind that this company is going to be an incredible success. I mean, it has everything going for it. And so, even though I feel like I've been working pretty hard on this, I mean, I was even convicted, because I think that's where people came out of this going, man, we are never going to get the first 2 years of this company back, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and that's what all the people that went with Dallin to Monavie and became multimillionaires and were able to achieve a lifestyle that we can only dream about, what they said is the people who were willing to sacrifice those first 2 years, they all now live a life like no other, right? So, it's not all about material things. I know that, right? And I'm not in it just for the material things either, but there's an opportunity here, and we'd be, I pray all of us do everything in our own power, whatever that is, to be able to take advantage of this, because I really don't think we will see a combination like this probably again in our lifetime. I mean, because it's just every single domino is just set.
Oh.
Fantastic. So what about, you want to say something else, or are you waiting someone, Dana?
Yeah, Nathan, I just want to say one more thing too. I had this on my notes here. It was very clear that there is the heart of this company is so much more than money.
Yeah.
We all want to make an income, but because this has such a worthy cause, and they revealed the nonprofit of Helping Hands, Helping Hearts, when we were out there, it's going to work. It's like I forget the name of the shoe company, but they give a pair of shoes for everyone they sell. It's got a worthy cause, and that's going to be another huge driving force to making this thing successful.
Yep. No, very true. Very true. And it's a real rallying cause, because it's helping kids get access to clean drinking water, in Africa. And we actually get to be a part. We raised enough money at the conference to
two drills.
Buy two drills.
Two drills.
That can probably, I forget how many each drill can do, however many wells.
1,000 people of clean water every day.
Yep. So
I think they said it could make 200 wells, right?
I think so. That's what it stuck out in my head.
200 wells.
And so we're going to be able. So we're going to be. This can be something we're going to be able to help expand and grow. It'll eventually move outside of Africa, other parts of the world. Visteo really gets to put a stamp on it, and we're going to have chances to go on expeditions and actually help out personally. So that's another. Actually, that was a really cool, cool announcement.
Hey, one other thing, real quick. Obviously, everybody on this call, and I don't know, there's about 15 of us or whatnot, but I mean, obviously, everybody on this call is at a different point in their life and a different point in this company. But there's one thing that we all have in common. You guys, everybody on this call, actually has taken the step to, jump and join this in whatever capacity they did. And it doesn't matter, if you joined 2 months ago and you're just now realizing that you want to start. At the end of the day, we're all going to the same goal. And one thing that I want everybody to know is it doesn't matter, because if you're just willing to say, yeah, I want to hit gold, or I want to go diamond, or whatever, we're all going to work together to get there, because if we don't all work together, then everybody's not going to get to the same spot at this, we're not all going to be successful, because if everybody works together and everybody just gets one or two people, that's one or two people times however many people get working together.
Yeah, I really want us all to achieve together here. So anyway, I really do. No, that's a great word, Krista. So I'm trying to look who else on the list was there. So Crystal, anything else jump out to you?
The biggest thing for me, I've been to conferences as well with the different company I was with prior, and I actually walked away without this underlining of pressure. And I felt in love with the company, to be honest. Yeah. So it was pretty life-changing for me.
No, that's awesome.
Short and sweet.
That's perfect. Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Heather, what about you?
Can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Okay, cool. For me, I just left extremely motivated. Like, every day was exciting. It was a little more emotional than I expected, but I think that was really good. Left feeling very humble, excited. Even going back to work today, I kind of, before going to Vegas, I was really enjoying my job, and I'm not saying I'm not going to enjoy my job going forward, but I got to work and I was like, oh man, I kind of want to work on Viseo stuff today. So it did bring, just that excitement and motivation to just reach out to as many people and get it going. So yeah, it was awesome.
Awesome. James, what about you, buddy?
What's up, buddy? Basically what I took from the whole experience, that's my first conference ever. Never done network marketing, never been in a business where I had to do conferences or anything. And just the leadership and the support from the whole team. I have had help from Eric today. Eric's helping me out today with reaching out to Chauncey to try to see if we can maybe place a nugget in the back of his mind saying, hey, maybe I should rethink this. But, and like a couple different people said, a couple different speakers, it's not all about your warm market, and I will vouch for that 100%. If you can strike a conversation up with anybody, it's amazing what can actually come. My goal was to get 6 new contacts from Vegas to back, and I actually pulled out 8 new contacts. So
good stuff.
Awesome.
I came out motivated. I'm ready to rock and roll with this, and let's build this team up even bigger.
James is the clear picture that people who say, oh, I'm running out of people to call, or I don't know many people. The world is full of people, and we run across them all the time. So if you're willing to learn how to do it, you can pick up friends along the way, and find there's never-ending supply of people. So awesome.
And like Nathan told me after I reached I think 2 people at the conference, 2 or 3. He said, cigarette smoking is bad, but it may just work for you. Because there was 3 people I picked up from smoking.
For the short term, I still want to.
It's a good bad habit.
It is a good bad habit at this point.
Okay, Stacy, anything from you?
Yeah, I had very similar to everybody that was in all the meetings, but I want to speak about my husband, who had to fly home early Monday afternoon with my son to get him back to school. But he was able to come to the store. He came to the meeting Sunday night with just the U-Crew Nation. Mm-hmm. And he could see the excitement from the team and the great things we were going to do. And every night he and I were talking on the phone, strategizing what we would do, how we would apply the things that I learned in the meetings. And that's why we joined tonight, because I wanted him to see more firsthand what everybody saw in the meetings that I was able to attend.
No, that's awesome.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's excited about it. He's already been reaching out to people. We've been reaching out to folks. So,
even my friends that were in Vegas.
Yeah, we had friends in Vegas that we met and spent the weekend with, that were buddies from high school that are eager to get the products and start getting involved. So overall, the process, even if you weren't in the meetings, there was such a a great atmosphere from the team that was there, that it touched a lot.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Even in the casino.
Yeah.
Or some, I mean, I lost some money, but I gained a couple contacts. They might be more valuable than the money I lost.
I guess what we're saying today, bottom line, is bad habits can sometimes be good, but no. Just kidding. Just kidding. All right, Eric, anything that you have?
Yeah. I really needed that. I've been going through a few tough times where it felt like I kind of hit a wall there for a while. I was kind of ran out of contacts, but that conference is what I needed. You know, the speakers there and you know, Dallin Larson himself, it just proves that he knows how to pick good people to surround himself with. And the speakers there were just amazing. They really were encouraging and showed me that, you know, I need to be really serious about this thing with, you know, having an organizer, getting myself organized. And I got myself one of those planners, and I started, I made a goal that I'm gonna write down each week a certain amount of people that I'm gonna reach out to. I'm gonna get myself organized and just keep myself on track. And I needed to do that. So, but another thing, you know, the organization, the outreach that they teamed up with was pretty awesome. Hearts and hands. God had been speaking some things to me a long time ago about, you know, helping in Africa, do some works in Africa and some things like that. And so to hear them, how they teamed up with that organization kind of reminded me of some things that had been spoken over me about that. So it was pretty awesome. It was a confirmation. And it's just really cool, man, to be part of this and to see the heart behind this company and to be part of it. It's amazing. So
that's awesome. Awesome. All right. I can't see all the other, who else has joined here. So am I missing anyone who went to Vegas that wants to add anything? No.
Ann.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't heard from Ann.
Oh, Ann has been awfully silent.
I know.
Can't
Ann.
even see Ann.
Shouldn't even want to be on camera.
I know.
What about Monica? Is Monica on here?
No,
No, I think Monica left.
she got on and then I think she dropped. I just messaged her.
Okay.
All right. Well, cool deal. Well, hey, I really appreciate everyone sharing. So it was, again, there's just zero way we could even try to convey to you what it was like to truly be there, but we wanted to at least give you those perspectives, talk about the big announcements, because this thing is going. So the next thing I want to hit. Sorry, any last thoughts on that before I turn the page a little bit?
No, I thought Monica just joined again, but I was gonna.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm here. I'm here.
Hey,
Are you?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I'm here.
Hi there.
My phone is really crappy, and so it all of a sudden died, and then I plugged it in on the charger, and now I have 60% again. So, right, I lost y'all in the middle of Stacy talking.
Okay. Well, we were just going around. Did you have anything you wanted to add from your perspective on this thing, other than being really cold? But
Yeah. The tools that they are offering us, that it's amazing. Like it looks like the website and the videos and things like that, they really went all out.
Yeah. Awesome. Very cool. All right. Awesome. No, thanks for that. Okay. So very cool. So that's the best we can do to try to give you all the perspectives from everyone who's there that to help you try to get it. But just hopefully you get the point that this is real. We've now been given everything we need. This thing's going to cook with gas, and we've got now a growing pile of health testimonies from these products. So the time really is now. So across, they think the whole company is going to double in size in the next 30 days. And across UCrew, we are going to be kicking off a 90-day run to gold, starting essentially next week, really starting now. It's not going to be like the gold rush that we did before, where it's going to be something different. We're going to be emphasizing the system that we have, reinforcing the system that we do have, but encouraging people to, for those who want to, commit to, look, I'm going to make something of this, and I'm going to try to run for gold, and I'm going to put a push in over the next 90 days. That's what we're going to be asking people to volunteer for. So there's a little animated video that the company has come up with. Another one of the cool things that they've come up with that it has not been released for public consumption yet. But I got permission. I could show it to you. I can't send it to you, but I can show it to you. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen and play that. It runs about 6 minutes, and then we'll hit a couple more things, and then we'll be done. So let me go ahead and share screen. Get this video. Here we go.
I love these videos.
Visayo Gold Rush. Let's show you what it takes to rush to gold in your Visayo business.
Oops, pause it.
Income level achievements are dependent upon the individual brand partner's business skills, personal ambition, time, commitment, activity, and demographic factors. Visayo makes no income guarantees. We are going to cover the following items for a 90-day gold rush to achieve the rank of gold in your Visayo business. Number 1, how many brand partners you need to personally enroll. Number 2, what Visayo package you need to be enrolling them on. Number 3, how many PV or personal volume points everyone needs in their LCP or loyalty convenience program. Here is something else that's very key to this program. Not only the more people you get enrolled, but more importantly, the more of these people you get to participate in the Rush to Gold program with you, the more successful you all will be in the end, and the faster and larger your business will build. We're going to go over the 3 basic steps broken down into 3 30-day increments of a 90-day Gold Rush program. Now, your goal for the first 30 days is number 1. If you haven't done so already, you need to purchase a Visayo package, and it is highly recommended you get the Ambassador package as the preferred package because it provides you the maximum obtainable volume points and the maximum amount of product for your business. If you're serious about this opportunity, then be serious about the package you buy and invest in yourself and your future success. You need a minimum of 240 PV to qualify for bonuses. Encourage your personally enrolled brand partners to purchase the Ambassador pack as well. Make sure you help them understand the importance of starting with the Ambassador package. You also need to get yourself a loyalty convenience program of 160 or 240 personal volume points. That is enough product, not only for your own personal consumption, but more importantly, that you have product on hand that you can share and sample to all your prospects. If you don't have products, then you don't have a business. Imagine having a business where you don't have any products to sample or share with all your prospective customers and or potential brand partners. Not good. Make sure this doesn't happen to you. Also, in the first 30 days, you need to personally enroll 3 brand partners and place them on your left and right legs of your Visayo business. When you enroll them, place 2 on your right leg and 1 on your left leg. Next, you want to actively work with each of these newly enrolled brand partners to help them get 2 people enrolled. Why? This sets them up to be active and qualified and starts them on the road to success. Encourage them to get a 3rd brand partner enrolled so that they are duplicating what you are doing in your business. At the end of the first 30 days, you will have earned $600 of product introduction bonuses and $150 for your first foundation bonus. And this doesn't include the weekly team commission cycles. Yes. Now let's get going on the next 30 days. You have 3 brand partners you enrolled from last month, and you need to add 3 more personally enrolled brand partners. With these new BPs, let's place 2 on the left leg and 1 on the right leg to even out the binary tree of your Visayo business. Remember, you want to set up these new BPs on a Visayo package of a minimum of 240 personal volume points and an appropriate loyalty convenience program of 160 to 240 personal volume points of products. Encourage them to sign up with the Ambassador pack and 240 PV on their LCP. It is critical that we teach, inspire, and motivate our team at all times. Okay, I can't express enough how important it is that you work with each BP on enrolling their initial 2 prospects and pushing to duplicate what you're doing on the Gold Rush program and get that 3rd BP enrolled. Why? Zig Ziglar said it best. You can have everything in life you want if you will just help enough other people get what they want. The objective here is learn, do, teach, and repeat, and get your brand partners to duplicate. So let's start out by sharing the knowledge and get all your brand partners on the same 90-day Gold Rush program. Make it a fun competition between you and your VPs on who can get to gold ranking first. Everyone loves a little friendly competition. Go crush it. At the end of the second 30 days, you will have earned an additional $600 in product introduction bonuses and $300 in foundation bonuses. Remember, this doesn't even include weekly team commission cycles. Nice. All right, step 3. During the third and last set of 30 days in this 90-day Gold Rush, you have personally enrolled 6 brand partners and are actively helping each of them to enroll their 3 people. Your goal is to personally enroll 4 more people and set them up as brand partners, just like you did with all the others in the previous 60 days. At this point in your business, you can start to evenly place them in your downline, 2 on your left leg and 2 on your right leg. Don't forget to work with each person and duplicate, duplicate, duplicate. Now, over the past 90 days, you have personally enrolled 10 people and worked with each of them to learn, do, teach, repeat, and repeat again. You also encouraged and motivated your whole team to personally start on the same Gold Rush program. Your earnings for this last set of 30 days is $800 in product introduction bonuses and another $300 in foundation bonuses. So check this out. Not only have you completed the footprint to gold ranking, but you will have earned $2,000 in product introduction bonuses, plus $750 in foundation bonuses, for a grand total of $2,750 in total earnings, not to mention adding in the weekly team commission cycles. Great job. You have successfully completed the 90-day Gold Rush program. Bada bing, easy as 1, 2, 3. Now let's all rush to gold.
All right.
Yes, let's do this.
So there you go. So I thought it was kind of a cool little video. So here's what I think. Again, if we get a whole bunch of people, committing to running for gold together, it's more fun and it's going to be easier for all of us, right? Because then we're getting volume. We're all helping support each other by building this thing out. Where's my stop share? There we go. So be thinking about that. And this, I would encourage you if you can. And again, it's not, sometimes I think people are afraid to commit to something like that because they're afraid, well, what if I do it and I don't make gold, right? That's not the right mindset. The right mindset is I'm gonna put a stake in the ground. I'm gonna put a target out there, and I'm gonna go do the best I can to go get it. And I'm gonna give it everything I can. And if I exceed the goal, great. If I don't quite make it, well, I'm gonna be better off than I am now. And then I'm just gonna adjust my target, and I'm gonna keep working at it, right? So I would really encourage people to think about that. There's also a document that I think is either in the back office or in the app. If it's not, it's going to be very soon. That kind of gives you a little tracker sheet that shows what we just went through, but gives you like a little sheet so you can kind of hold it and visualize it, and, write into it and that kind of thing. So I would really encourage you to put strong consideration in and let us know, right? If you're into doing a 90-day run, and again, don't get hung up on the logistics. The point is, are you going to really make a push? We're going to have a whole lot of people making a big push. I'd encourage you not to get left behind. And again, part of this, we're going to be here to help you. If you're, I know we've been doing a lot of trainings for people because to help them really get the system down, and particularly if you haven't done anything with this in a long time or never really gotten started, it probably makes sense to so that we can set up some time and go through and make sure that you've got a refresher of how we're doing this now, what the system is now, and then but let us know, right? Because I think we want to know, by early next week, who's in, who's out, no pressure for any of you to decide you want to do that. I would just strongly encourage you to. This is an incredible opportunity. I would really encourage you not to let it go by. So we're going to be doing calls. We're going to be having a lot of regular meetings, including I think across the I don't know how you call this, the northern Jacksonville part of the team. So across Gannon, Travis, Ann, and Rainey's team. We're going to start doing a meeting on Thursday nights at Momentum Church, which is a fairly central location. So that's really going to be a team meeting for you guys. This is not the broader, U-Crew meeting. There may be other people that show up, but this is going to be, our chance to really get our teams together. And I don't know, guys. You guys think we'll fill that sucker up?
Yeah.
Yes.
We're gonna fill it next week.
Yep. It's going to be full.
And did you guys decide on, was it 7 next week?
What do you think?
I think 7's good.
Let's do 7 because if we start like a few minutes late like we always do, it's not 7:45, and then we always say 7:30 and it starts at 7:45.
Yeah, and so what and the other thing I think that we want to give people comfort on is we will not do the official part of the program. We're going to shoot for 30 to 40 minutes, right? So the goal here, even if we start a few minutes late, if we say we're going to start at 7, if we say it starts at 7, we'll be done by 8 for sure, right? So I want to give people comfort. I know that people have come to meetings in the past and they've turned into marathons.
2 hours.
This is not going to be like that. So we want to maximize, want to minimize the program, try to get it, get some excitement and get some action going up front, and then leave time for the after party so we can mix and mingle and talk to the prospects that are there and be able to help.
We can have a clock like they did in Vegas.
Well,
everybody kept talking about their clock.
That's one thing I like about Momentum is actually clocks there that you can look at while you're talking. So that's Thursday, and then so Stacy's on as well. Stacy's going to be you're obviously welcome to come up as well. Stacy and Brian, but then we're going to be doing some Zooms for Stacy at this point.
And I'll be having it live, obviously.
Right.
Awesome.
So anyone who's not in Jacksonville, it would be great that let's have some time and talk and come up with a game plan of how we can support you. All right. So that's I just mentioned that for the folks who are in Jacksonville. And that's really it. But I think the intent is to make that a recurring meeting, but that'll be next Thursday. So gear up for that now. So next Thursday, 7:00, Momentum Church. We'll send the details out. The week after that, again, is Corbin and Holly. So it's going to be a really big deal. So make sure that we make a really big push and pressure. But the best way, I want to, I guess, leave you guys from my perspective with this. The best way to get people to a meeting is to show them the business first, right? So use the system. There's some people you can just drag to a meeting and say, hey, come check this out. A lot of people, you're going to have a hard time getting to a meeting. So I really recommend let's show them the business. Ask them for 15 to 20 minutes so we can show them the business, and so they can just check it out, follow the system. And then the perfect follow-up is, if there's a little bit of interest there, is like, well, awesome. We're having a meeting Thursday at, blah, blah, blah. Why don't you come by, check that out. They're going to be much more likely to come because now they're intrigued because they've seen it, right? So I would encourage you, don't just wait and say, oh, I got to wait for a meeting to try to invite someone. Follow the system. Let's get into action. And again, if you're not comfortable with the system, you haven't done it in a while, you need a refresher, whatever, schedule time. I will spend the time with you, I promise, right? So that's an offer for each and every one of you. So let's make sure. So that's all that I had for this one. We covered a lot of ground. I really appreciate the time on a Thursday night. But let me go ahead and just really quickly ask anyone else that wants to cover anything that I haven't hit or any last questions. Awesome. All right. So again, please, I beg you, we're here to help. right? So if you need help, please let me know. We try to reach out to folks as much as we can, but please reach out, and we will spend the time with you that you need to help make sure that you know what you need to do to be successful, right? So, so we've got a great opportunity here, guys. Let's capture this thing. So God bless. Let's think about, again, let us know by early next week. You know, I'd say by Monday, right? It's plenty of time. If you're going to join us on this 90-day push. So let's go get after it, and yeah, we'll go from there. So thanks, love you guys, and we'll talk soon.
All right.
God bless you guys.
Good
Talk to
night.
you later.
All right, bless
Good
you.
job, everyone.
Good night.